Hey everybody, soybean farmer. November the 4th, at night, out here in the cab with a little 3300. And what I'm working on is where the steering column base bolts down as it goes through the floor. Oh, what has been a fun project. Okay, I bought this combine used. This steering column wobbled back and forth like that. And I didn't know. I thought that's the way it was supposed to be. So I just used it like that a bunch of years. Cousin started driving this combine, helping me out back in 2011. And about 2 years ago, he said, "Give me some wrenches." And he climbed up in here and started trying to tighten the bolts that were down there. And he said, "That thing's supposed to be tight." I didn't know. Well, the bolts were stripped and the nuts that are welded inside of this column were about stripped, so he couldn't get them so tight, and this thing got all loose and floppy again. And a little bit of time I spent driving it with them tight was nice. So I got it in my mind a couple of days ago that I was going to do what it takes to fix this. And there's 5 bolts, 2 on that side, 1 here in the front, and 2 more on that side. And I have gone through the process of taking a tap and chasing the threads out down there on the female side. And praise God, I'm on the very last one. On this side over here, which is next to the door, I could stand out there on the ladder and work on that and the one facing me. But on this side over here, it's like a nightmare. Real tight cab, real close, real confining in here. Hard to bend over, hard to get to anything. And then I went and ate dinner, so I'm full of food. Plus I got hiccups. Kind of hard to bend over and turn that bolt. And it's a tight thread because I'm using an oversized, a metric size with a little bit different pitch on the threads, trying to get it to cut in. And so far I've been successful. I've got these 3 are tight. There's probably 12, 15 foot-pounds of torque on them. They're tight. And that's the last socket. And sit here and do this for a right good while. And I was tempted to bring one of those impact drivers in here. But I could see it. I don't have a lot of thread left in this. And I can see me tearing one of them up and getting all upset with myself over that. Of course, I don't want to push. That's tapping the glass, and I don't want to break my glass, so I can't, get real serious like this. Now we got to the part where the bolt wants to turn easy, so the ratchet don't want to. See what's happening? It's just ratchet going back and forth. So pull the ratchet off. Try to turn it with your fingers a little bit. It gets tight again. So back to the ratchet. And as long as you hear the ratcheting, you're making progress. Now I'm sitting in the seat, bent over double, almost like I'm thinking that's what they taught us in school when we was going to have the nuclear war with Russia. Yeah, I was in school back in the 60s when we did that stupid foolishness. Sitting in the chair all bent over like that, like it was going to save you. All right, she's starting to get tight. That don't slip off and bust a hole in my glass, I'll be real happy. I think I'll put my hand like that. Oops, see, it slips off. Okay. Pushing towards that glass is kind of dangerous. I wonder where you would find new glass for this. This is going to be so nice. They have this steering column fixed finally, good and tight and solid. Yep. All right, one more. Just one more, because I think. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's tight. Well, that finishes it up. There's the 2 bolts on that side, good and tight. the one facing this way good and tight, and those two over there. And believe it or not, I've been sitting here trying to figure out how I could hold this camera to show you. There's a foot pedal right there. You push that pedal forward like that, and then you can pull the steering wheel like that. And I like it like that. That locks it in, and now it is solid. So when I go to drive, that's not going to be wobbling all over the place. Maybe that gives you an idea what it looks like sitting here. But I'm well pleased with that. I'm glad I took the time to fix it. Push the pedal back out of the way. I suspect what happened to this thing over the years, somebody climbing in and out of the door right here reached up here and grabbed the steering wheel to pull herself in, or grabbed the steering wheel to pull herself up out of the chair, and that's what messed up those bolts down there so bad. But that fixed it, and I'm pleased. Now, get up my tools, fold that floor mat back down there, and I'm finished. Little things that you can fix and repair to make something better. Yep, I'm pleased with that. All right. A lot of people might think, well, that was foolish, but it was something to do. Make something better. Everybody, thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.